So as I mentioned, there's quite a few big balance changes this update, and the biggest one looks to be with wizards. So let me go over to encrypted ABR. Bring in Zealy because she got a buff that synergizes really well with the wizard. Let me just start by dropping a Zealy. Basically, necromancers are OP now. When they used to be the worst thing in the world, they're actually, I don't know if I want to say top tier, but they're definitely really, really, really good now. Might have actually been oversight by NK to make it that good. But yeah, let's work our way towards one first. Costs quite a bit to get it. For one, the zombies spawn smarter now. So before, sometimes they'd spawn in front of Bloons, so, you know, it wouldn't do any damage. Because Bloons are exiting, and then it would spawn at the front of the track. But now they're a little smarter, so if a Bloon's exiting, I would assume it targets the exit, basically. They also made it more OP in free play. So after round 81, it gets bonus graveyard counts. So, aka, zombies spawn more. And on top of that, they scale. The attack scales with the graveyard count, which is pretty interesting. So the max graveyard now for POD is 3,000, and it can stack up to 10 times. One time for every 200 graveyard. So at 2k graveyard, your base Prince of Darkness does 10 damage. And I believe it also works on the wall fire. Accidentally sold there. But yeah, works on wall fire too, so basically you have a 10 layer damage wall fire, and 10 layer damage attack, which is pretty good. On top of the zombies spawning as well. So we're definitely going to see how good it is. So far, general consensus seems it might be top tier, depending on the situation. There are like 15 new combos with Prince of Darkness now in 2 types chimps, if that goes to show you anything. However, for this map, I think I'm actually going to go top path. Reason being, I want the Prince of Darkness to see over the wall. Kinda sucks that we can't get a wall fire, but just for this map, I need it. What is the secret to this map? Well, aside from, you know, the properties in the middle, I'm not sure. People are trying to figure it out. It might be similar to Candy Falls, where if you click on 10 different things in the right order, you get a secret achievement, golden ticket achievement. It might be the same with this map, but people haven't figured it out. People have speculated that it has to do with the graves. Tap the graves multiple times. Yeah, if you click it, there's a hand that spawns on each side. So it must be a pattern or something. And on water, you see a dead fish, a skeleton fish, show up. There's also a few other wizard changes, not just Necro. Summon Phoenix is better now, and so is D-Breath. Despite how good D-Breath is already, mid-game that is, but late game, it falls off. But the new change helps it a little bit. Gives the D-Breath a little bit more SRAM damage, which sounds pretty nice, although I've yet to check it out. Yes, on top of that, base wizard is cheaper and has more pierce. They made it like have some use now, because before it was basically a 0/0/0 Dart Monkey, but worse. Like, it can't pop purples, it has 2 pierce, and basically shoots as fast as a Dart Monkey, so there's never a reason to go for a base wizard over a dart. So at least it does something now. There might be a situation where you want it. There we go, got it. Round 34, so let's see. Zombies in action. So this also gets a +1, but it only stacks once. So if the graveyard is 200 or above, the attack will do 1 extra layer. So I'm hoping this 1 AP darts can get me to POD. It's 25.9, quite a bit of money. I can outbuff my Necro, but I'm not sure if it does anything. Like to the zombies, that is. Do the zombies eat up 1 extra layer? Kinda curious to know, but it would be hard to see. Zombies get buffed by Brew? Okay, awesome. Then it's definitely worth it. At least a 3/0/0. So now the main attack does 3 layers. The zombies do an extra layer. And happiness all around. We basically can beat every non-mob right now. Just gotta rely on Azealia and the sub for Moabs. Alright, one more wave. Got it. And look at that graveyard count go up. So in case you don't know now, they changed the PUD so that any balloons that get popped in radius get added to graveyard, and this radius is huge. It's really hard to see on this map because, you know, the coloring and all that, but it's huge. Any tower literally in the entire map radius will add to the graveyard count. Talk about OP. Now let me just get a 4-0-1 app buff to buff this guy. And I'm pretty sure this just beats all the way to 80. Although I think I want to go all the way to 100. Just to see it, you know, in real free play. It's no surprise this would obviously solo till 80, because, again, tons of 2TCs have been done with Prince of Darkness. Because it covers so many weaknesses. It covers your camo with Shimmer. It covers your cleanup. You know, all the zombies will eat up the ceramics and the insides. All you need is mold damage. So I would say, yeah, Spike Storm is probably a really good combo with POD, Carpet Spikes. That got a buff too. No, POD is spawning the same amount of zombies. It's just, the main attack is stronger. It lasts longer, actually. That might be why you're seeing more zombies, but it is spawning the same amount as before. Oh, actually, Graveyard count actually shot down to 0 for a second. I believe it actually resets every 2 rounds, so if you collected zombies on, like, 2 rounds before, it'll disappear after the 2 rounds. So that could be scary. You don't want to get caught with your pants down. See, back to 0. That's bad. That's really bad. But now that we're popping, it's going back up again really fast. So POD is either giving a lot of damage or like 0 damage. Oh yes, and level 11. There's no description change, but basically level 11, 50% more pierce on all Necros. Speaking of Necros, I guess we just get more. I mean, why not? We already have them. In fact, this one will be a wall fire. Why not add an extra damage wall fire while we're at it? And on each side. I bet we can probably just spam Necros and beat 100. And then use the Z level 20 for the last round. Is your treatment working yet? No. And it does not seem to be working. I actually had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Talked about my options, because I was telling them, yeah, it's not working. What can I do? Well, I can't switch to another trial, because they said that if I do have to switch to another trial, I have to wait 3 months. Like, having nothing. So I'll be on nothing for 3 months. And I can't do that. Because I fear that if I do go off this medication, even though it's not working, like, it might be doing something, but it's obviously not the solution to my problem. So I don't want to risk having it get really bad during those 3 months, because then I can't make videos. I can't stream. As of right now, I can stream. Obviously not every day. Can't make videos every day. But I'm doing as much as I can right now. But yeah, that being said, I can't try a new medication on a different trial, which kind of sucks. I can't wait the 3 months. So my only other option is an immunosuppressant, which the doctor said he would highly not recommend, which I'm kind of on the fence too. I don't want to risk not having this medication forever to exchange for you know, a dangerous one, a risky one. There is one thing they also suggested that I would try prednisone. If you don't know what prednisone is, it's an oral steroid. I tried it before, but it did not have good results. Well, it did have good results while I was on it, but it resulted in the rebound. It resulted in like the worst flare up like ever. Again, that was back in March, where I told you that was basically the worst I've ever had it. But I don't know if that was because of the prednisone itself, or because I was not on anything, and was also taking some other things on the side. Like I told you, I tried herbal medicine. That might have like clashed with the prednisone, and maybe that's why the rebound flare-up was like so bad, so awful. So they were saying, because I'm currently on this other medication, this inhibitor, maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe after you take the prednisone, you won't rebound as badly. But I don't know if to believe that, because obviously everyone has a different, so I have no idea. Also, that's a lot of zombies. I have no idea if this prednisone will either make it better when I stop, or if it will end up with a really, really bad rebound flare. Maybe as bad as it was in the past. So that's what I fear. So as of right now, I'm not sure what to do. Should I just stay on what I am on right now? Despite, you know, not being fully cured. Still struggling a bit. But still able to, like, stream and make videos. or take a risk and maybe have everything be normal again, but there's also the risk of it getting worse when I stop. That's what I'm not sure about right now. So, yeah. GG, round 80. But we're gonna keep going, because obviously POD, apparently it's really good in free play. As of right now, I'm just thinking, just don't take it. But maybe in a few months down the line, if I see that, again, it's just staying the same, maybe I'll take a shot at it. Maybe. But I'll have to make sure to stockpile a shit ton of videos before then, because if it does get bad, and I have to stop making videos, I will at least have, you know, stuff stored, so I can afford to take a break if it gets really bad. Also, the zombies are actually attacking over the wall. That's pretty OP. Big hitbox. Big ass hitbox right there. You think you should stay on what I have? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but it's gonna suck, man. Do I want to stay like this for another year? I'm not happy with my current condition, but I am able to still function. I'm not happy with it. But I also don't want to get worse. I don't want to experience what I did in March again. Again, it was literally hell on earth for a month and a half. No streams for 3-4 weeks. Videos, I didn't make any new videos. I just edited the videos I had already. That's why I was still uploading in March. Well, that's a lot of zombies. We have 66k in the bank, and we're not buying anything else. Zombie count depleting, but it is doing enough damage to break down the ZMGs so that it replenishes once. Yeah, once this ramps like pop, it just skips to max, just like that. How did it get so bad? I honestly don't know. Generally, prednisone, like, I've heard it should only make your eczema as bad as it was before you started taking it, but that time I took it, it went from 8 out of 10 before taking it to 6 out of 10 when taking it to like 9.5 out of 10 after taking it, and it didn't stop for like a whole month plus until I started, you know, on the trial. So I have no idea why that happened. Nobody knows why. It's completely random. It depends on the person, really. But again, it might be a risk I'm willing to take if in a few months it's the same thing and I can't do it anymore. It's time to get a tower? Nah, we're good. We're good for now. By the way, if you go out of the game and go back in, the graveyard count shouldn't reset, right? I sure hope not, because right now what I plan to do is leave it as is and only drop a new tower when we die to a round. Right now, we're fine. We're chilling. 82k and doing nothing. POD is beating everything. Straight up. And it's not even that close. I don't necessarily have to drop a new tower. I can still use Azili's ability, which I haven't used the entire game. That being said, 1 million pops. And counting. While DT rounds are easy, it's really, again, the strong bloom round, so ZMGs. Fortified ZMGs might be the problem. And, of course, the bad, but again, I can buy Azili level 20. Shouldn't cost too much. I got plenty of money. This is definitely a bit strong, in my opinion. Yup, nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong at all, folks. Nothing to see here. Just a casual $30,000 tower. Doing almost all the pops in ABR chimps. ABR hard, rather. Oh, okay, go back. Not quite. 96 is death round. Okay, good news. Graveyard does not reset. That's good, that's good. I will use Hex, but not yet. I'll use it for the ZMG. Maybe now. Might just need to thin out the wave a little bit. That's all. We do also have the totem we can use, but I'm not sure if that does anything. Like to the zombies, that is. It's only a few BFBs. I think we got this. And we do, yep, that's it. Fortified DTs. I had to use Hex and I'm dead. Not quite. Moab Glue. We're getting support. And then one here too. Moab Glue. Shimmer will help glue these guys really early, which allows our zombies to spawn more. And so we don't die, right? Correct. Correct. Like, if we're talking cost efficiency, it's definitely one of the best. I'm gonna use Hex for this round. A lot of Moabs. Kinda scared. I'm gonna watch the exit slowly. Nothing leaking. Good. Good. Azili's buff is definitely helping out the Necro. More Pierce is huge. 99 should also be easy. And then we'll get level 20, and then Hex the Bad. Gobbled up nice and easy. Skeleton Bad, by the way, for those who haven't seen it yet. It's pretty nice looking. And round 100, also easy. 1.4 million pops on the Necro. Pretty good. And GG. I guess we'll do free play, but I'm just gonna, if we die, I'm just gonna let it die. End of story. We're not dropping anything else. No way, right? Let's use Hex here. I'll use Totem too. Oh, purples. Okay, okay. We're dead to the purples. Also, a new game over screen. Shows your stats. It's still bugged. I'm surprised they didn't fix it yet. It says 3 towers placed, but I definitely placed more than 3 during the game. NK, please fix. It's been like 5 months. Thanks. Seriously, it's been 5 months.